birds buzz like they're exhausted from watching us. 1,000 bunks stacked in rows, sharing the same recycled breath. I lie still pretending I'm asleep, my wrist blinking red. They're little proof that I'm alive, they're reminder that I'm owned, filed away in the lower zones with the unfit, the sick, the almost forgotten. Scream, stutter, the ministers chant again. Health is harmony, harmony is obedience. I mouth it without thinking, like the words were carved into me instead of taught. Then the feed dies, silence slips in like a forbidden thought. Only the hum of vents, the drip of water from old pipes, the sound of a world meant to keep us quiet. But beneath the hum, deeper than the metal and breath, something shifts, a whisper made of static, soft wrong, it wraps around my name, spoken like it's drowning and reaching for me anyway. Press my ear to the wall, feeling the cold bleed into my skin. There it is again. Not a voice, not a person, but me. The sound of myself calling from a place I've never stood, a place I've never seen, a place that somehow knows me anyway. Morning starts with a burn. The serum slides down my throat like liquid wire, leaving a metallic taste I don't have a name for. We're told it keeps us healthy, but the healthy don't shake after they swallow. Smile at the wall scanner, compliance earns calories. Don't hear the others stare with washed out eyes, like the lights have bleached the color from their thoughts. I traced my name into the dust and away, because sometimes the walls remember better than I can. My lungs ache with every breath of filtered air. Something coughs inside the vents, a broken rhythm echoing through the pipes. One pulse, then another, matching mine. I close my eyes, trying to slow the pounding, but the pulse sinks with me instead. Two rhythms lining up like a signal. A second heartbeat joins my own, perfect in its timing, too perfect to be human. But between the beats, a voice threads itself into the quiet, soft but certain, whispering my name again and again, until the whisper becomes a song I can't stop hearing, even after I wake. Whatever I heard, it wasn't coming from outside. It was coming from inside the pulse. just a long time ago. Now it's just rehearsal. The same dream running on repeat, like someone is forcing me to practice a life I've never lived. In it I'm barefoot, running across soil that breathes under my steps. My lungs are clear, the sky is unfiltered, blue without apology. A world that shouldn't exist but somehow feels more like mine than this one ever has. When I wake, my palm is streaked with black dirt, not dust, not soot, dirt, real enough to stain the sheets. The monitors glitch like they don't know whether to alarm or pretend they didn't see. My reflection in the glass smiles before I can force mine to appear. A half second early, a half second early. On the shelf, the relic light flashes twice, answering a signal I never sent, but somehow I always hear. I exhale, voice barely sound. Signal log E01, dream contamination confirmed. Feels real. Do not tell them. The relic records on its own, its pulse sinking to mine, but without my hand on it. A shiver moves through me, small but certain, and something in my bones knows this is the first warning I can't ignore. Far above the lower zones, in a world painted red by fire, another version of me opens her eyes at the exact same moment, and somehow I feel her breathe. The world sleeps under dim artificial night, machines murmuring like they're dreaming for us, but I can't sleep. The pulse in my chest won't let me. It's louder now, closer, like something inside me is trying to break out or break through. Then I hear it, another rhythm hiding inside the walls, answering mine beat for beat. At the end of the bunk row, a scavenge device crackles awake, casing cracked, humming blue, like it remembers a world it wasn't meant to survive. Someone must have smuggled it in, someone wanted it here. The hum matches the pulse in my head perfectly. I reached toward it, fingertips trembling like the air is electric. The hum sharpens into a piercing tone, light fractures splintering like glass under pressure. The air folds inward, warping around me, and for one impossible heartbeat I see 1,000 reflections of myself, every version turning toward me at the exact same time. The floor dissolves, the bunks collapse, the whole ward folds into white and disappears. When the light fades, I'm standing somewhere else, my breath foggy in air that doesn't belong to this world. No machines, no walls, no sick word, just me alone with the pulse. pulse still echoing inside my bones. I don't know how I got here, but whatever triggered it is still inside me. Silence, that's the first thing I notice. No monitors, no humming vents, no ceiling pressing down like a hand on my ribs, just wind. Soft, wild and real, in a way nothing in the lower zones ever is. I open my eyes and the world is wrong. I'm standing in the ruins of a city half swallowed by dust. Towers leaning like broken bones against the sky, burning deep orange. Each step I take sends echoes rolling through the empty streets, like the world is announcing me to someone I can't see. For a moment I swear I see people moving between the shadows, shapes, silhouettes, but they vanish the instant I blink. Voices ride the wind, calling names I almost recognize, names that feel like they were carved just beneath my memory. I turn in circles dizzy, unsure if I'm awake or trapped inside another version of the same dream. The pulse in my chest flares, violent, electric, knocking the breath right out of me. Darkness hits fast, cold, endless. I let go, but something's wrong. Something didn't return with me, or something followed me back. I don't know it yet, but I never truly came back. Part of me is still out there. I wake to alarms I've never heard before. Low, steady, surgical, not the usual ward panic. Something colder, something meant for someone dangerous. Boots hit concrete in the hallway, sharp and deliberate, getting closer. The relic beside my bed is still warm, scorch mark burned into the sheet. It shouldn't be able to do that, but neither should I. I hear voices through the wall, pressed flat, whisper, system chatter, bleeding through old wiring. A phrase repeats, clipped in metallic, subject no K41, containment priority, my name, my real one, not the number they usually use. The pulse in my chest duplicates, splits into two frequencies, then three, all beating out of sync. The system calls it echo interference. I don't know what that means. my bones do. Footsteps stop outside my curtain, a visor light cuts through the haze. Someone armored, someone trained, someone sent for me. Capture alive, the voice murmurs filtered through a helmet. As if that were ever the question. The pulse spikes like a warning, and for a moment I swear I hear another version of myself whisper, move. Light bends, air cracks, my vision fractures into shards, all showing me in different angles, different timelines, all trying to run. I feel the floor tilt beneath me and fall into the split. When the world snaps back from somewhere else entirely. Behind me in the ward I left behind, a woman in armor stands over my empty bed, recording a report I'll never hear. Containment failed. The signal has already moved. She's right. But not all of me. Oh, smoke rolls through the lower tunnels, thick enough to sting even through the filters above us. Cap sirens roar, metal thunder shaking the ward awake. My pulse is fractured, echoes colliding in my chest like two realities fighting for room. I try to stand, the world tilts, everything goes white, then sideways, then gone. When the blur finally clears, I'm on the floor between overturned bunks. The ground cold against my cheek, static dances under my skin. Veins flickering with light that shouldn't exist in a human body. I can't tell if I'm real or if I'm buffering. Boots pound the hallway, but one pair moves differently. Soft, fast, against the current. No, a whisper I know, a voice I haven't heard in months. Kate. His face appears through the smoke, eyes wide with something between fear and belief. He once shared rations with me, once believed the same lies I did. Now he's here with stolen access codes and a pulse scanner tuned to one signal mine. He lifts me like I'm breakable. She wasn't supposed to wake up yet, he murmurs, breath shaking. White beams sweep the ward as drones hunt through the haze. Kate moves before they turn, he slips into a maintenance shaft, sealing the hatch behind us as the alarms converge overhead. The tunnels breathe out, old air sighing around us, hiding us in the dark. My head falls against his shoulder, my pulse stutters for a moment. I think I hear a voice whisper through him, another version of me saying, don't let go. And then the city forgets. I'm on the same gate, I'm listening. Darkness tunnels, not the kind you close your eyes to, the kind that closes around you. No weight, no breath, only signal humming through the void like a world waiting to take shape. I float between nothing and somewhere, voices stretch thin across an endless distance, too far away to reach me, too close to ignore. My heartbeat echoes in the dark, mechanical, metallic, coming from everywhere at once, as if my body is scattered across more than one place. A spark flickers, memory ignites, Kate's face, smoke in the tunnels, the moment before collapse, and another image pushes in, uninvited, unfamiliar, yet impossibly mine. A battlefield, sky burning, red soldiers running through ashes, the ground shakes beneath them. I feel the pain of one who dies there, the last breath, the fear, the heat, and yet I know it isn't me, but it feels too close, too sharp, too true to be a dream. Words rise inside me, steady, certain, signal log 02. I saw myself, not a dream, a copy, a version that lived there, or died there, or both. Inside the relic, still locked in my hand, even though my body lies miles away on some tunnel floor Kate hasn't reached yet. A thin tone bleeds through the transmission, a needle of sound, an intrusion in the quiet. Someone is this, someone who should not be able to. And the void answers back. Everything is motion, cold air rushing past my face, the jolt of his arms around me, the world shaking with alarms I can't fully hear. The air tastes like ozone and dust each time consciousness drags me back. Drones buzz overhead, I feel their beams cutting through smoke, searching for me, scanning for what I've become. I drift in and out, like a signal losing strength. K drops behind something metal, gray maybe, as a beam slices past us, heat brushing my cheek. His breath is ragged, mine doesn't feel like mine anymore. The alarms fade upward as he moves deeper underground, following the rhythmic pounding of old machines, the heartbeat of a place long forgotten. I feel a stop, hear him curse softly, the screech of rust, the crackle of sparks, his hands hacking an ancient cargo lift back into life. It jerks once, shudders, then rises. I float against him, my head against his shoulder, the world flickering around me in fractured pieces. Through a gap in the lift floor I see the ward collapse, concrete swallowing the place I nearly died. Katie closes his eyes, holding me tighter like he thinks I'm slipping away. Stay with me, he whispers, his voice trembles like he already knows. He's talking to more than one version of me. The hum beneath our feet inside my chest, steady rising, becoming something else. Neither of us noticed the faint blue light glowing through my skin, but I feel it, and it feels like waking. Rain hisses through broken fences, the cargo lift grinds to a stop. Cold air spills into the mid-level ruins, and I feel Kay pull me into the open. His breath shaking, his arms aching from carrying someone who isn't fully here. My pulse lashes inside my chest, two rhythms colliding, neither sinking, neither surrendering. He lays me on the cracked concrete, hands trembling as he scans my vitals. Readings overlap, one heartbeat anchored to this floor, the other drifting far beyond it, like I'm tethered to a world I haven't stepped into yet. Behind my eyelids, images flicker like a broken projector, a coastline swallowed by mist, shadows running across the sand, a storm building with no sky to hold it. Wind sweeps the corridor, but what rides on it is not wind at all. A whisper vibrates through metal, through Kate, through me. Choose one. The word hits like impact, a command from something older than fear, something aware that I'm standing in two realities at once. Kate says my name, soft, frantic, but his voice feels distant, like it's coming from the wrong world. Then the split opens in another place, fog glowing violet, ground trembling under, quiet thunder. I wake to the same whisper, clearer, closer, claiming me. Two versions of me now, one lying still in rescue, one rising in a world breaking apart. The connection between us stretches thin, vibrating like a wire pulled past its limit. And I understand if I don't choose a path, something else will choose it for me. The signal is only beginning. Highway to white stone, and the silence so complete. It feels like the world is holding its breath. No alarms, no vents, just still air and the slow, steady breathing of a place that feels alive in a way the lower zones never were. I'm lying on a cot beside a window, beyond it a mirror bright sea stretches forever, so smooth it looks like it's remembering the sky. Towers of glass rise behind it, bent by distance, curves like frozen lightning. A woman sits near me, gray hair, braided eyes like polished mirrors that reflect more than they see. You cross cleanly, she says, if you ever do. Her voice is calm, but something in it knows me before I know myself. I try to answer, but my throat catches on the taste of ozone, the afterburn of traveling between worlds. Every movement feels delayed, like my body's still obeying voices, I don't know her name yet. Mirror but something in me reacts to her like an echo arriving before the sound. And somewhere faint beneath the calm, I hear my own voice whisper back to me, a version of me still trapped on the other side. Mara moves through the archive like she's walked it longer than history remembers. The halls curve around us in spirals, stone and light woven together, like living veins beneath the skin of a world that refuses to die. A soft radiance hums in the walls, not quite sound, not quite thought. A resonance that presses gently at the edges of my mind. This is the shard, she says, what remains of the world before the fracture. Shelves line the corridors, now holding books or screens, but threads of shimmering memory, each one vibrating quietly, each one alive. Knowledge isn't stored in code here. Mara tells me everything is kept in resonance. Every memory you've ever lived is still out there humming in its own corner of time. As we walk, something shifts inside me. Flashes spill through my mind, running through warm rain, a child's hand wrapped in mine, a voice laughing beside me in a language I've heard. Memories that don't belong to me, you feel carved into my bones. Why do I remember things that never happened? My voice trembles. Mara stops, turns, studies me with eyes that hold too much truth. It's because you're a convergence point, she says. All your cells are trying to find you. The words fall heavy, settling into me like gravity, like inevitability. The air bends around us, a subtle shift, a recognition from something deep inside the archive that knows exactly who I am, even if I don't. I feel the signal tighten, threads pulling from every version of me across the fractured worlds. And for the first time, I understand I'm not becoming someone new. I'm becoming all of us as one.